How's it going, everyone? Welcome to another Fortnite challenges guide. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how you can complete all of the new blockbuster challenges, and of course we are going to complete the prestige challenges as well. But before we get into that, I just want to do a little quick note. I am currently changing up my render settings on the videos because I am having a few issues with certain codecs being used and a few other stuff. So if the videos look better or worse, I need you guys to let me know. Hopefully they are going to look worse because I am going to be uploading them in a better resolution because that will give me the better codec. So hopefully you guys see a difference with the video quality. But enough of that guff, let's get straight into the video. So the first challenge this week is to land at Dusty Depot and then visit the Meteor in a single match. So make sure you do this in one game and make sure you actually land on the top because this didn't count for me. So as you guys can see, I'm just building up from the factories. Obviously Team Rumble would be the best game mode to do this in because you get loads of resources. You can destroy the trees that are just next to the factories to get all the stacks of wood that you need, and then just literally just go all the way up to the Meteor as you guys can see me doing, and it will give you the challenge. The next challenge is to harvest materials at the block, and you need 300 altogether, so literally just go to town on the block. Doesn't matter which ones you get, just as long as you get 300 overall. So the next challenge is to land at a rundown hero mansion and an abandoned villain lair. You don't need to do it in the same game, or at least it doesn't actually say that you do. But as you guys can see, this is the villain lair where the rocket came out of. It is just to the bottom of Snobby Shores. So just make your way in there and it will count towards the challenge. And here is the hero mansion. It is just located underneath Lonely Lodge. Once you land here, you will get the challenge completed. So the next challenge is to do 250 damage whilst being affected by low gravity. As you guys can see, I'm literally just camping on top of the Meteor with a sniper. This does work even though you're not free falling or anything like that. As long as low gravity is in effect in your area, it will count. You can also go to Loot Lake as well and obviously just wait for people to go there and then start shooting them. That works perfectly fine. But as long as you do 250 damage with anything in low gravity zones, it will count towards the challenge. So the next challenge is to search between a basement film camera, a snowy stone head, and a flashy gold big ring. Obviously don't go to those areas, just make your way to the area that you can see on the minimap. And for once we're actually searching for a coin, so we've got this nice little convenient place for a coin. So just go to the area on the map as you guys can see and you can do that challenge. The next challenge is to consume fruit, mushrooms, or glitched foraged items. Now, I highly recommend it that you don't go anywhere other than Lonely Lodge. I think I mentioned it in a previous video, but as you guys can see, at Lonely Lodge, there is just a high abundance of mushrooms. You don't need to get the other two. You don't need to go to the new place. I just highly recommend you go to Lonely Lodge. And the big reason for that is because so many people are going for these challenges right now. It's just a full kill on sight fest. But not a lot of people actually know that Lonely Lodge is probably one of the best places to get mushrooms and even apples, so this is the place where I recommend you guys go for this challenge. The next challenge before we can prestige is to claim vending machines in different matches. So make your way to the front of the block like I have, because there's usually one just where this lamppost is. If not, make your way all the way to Junk Junction following this road, and there should guaranteed be one on this path down there. So this is probably the easiest way to do it. So guys, the first challenge, once you have prestiged your first challenges, is to eliminate opponents at Dusty Depot or the Meteor, and you need to do 3 of these all together. So make your way to Dusty Depot and then obviously just go to town on the people. I recommend solo for this because obviously there's just so many people going for this challenge here. So I highly recommend you get yourselves to solo, make your way to Dusty Depot, and you'll be able to complete this challenge relatively easy. The next challenge is to search chests or ammo boxes at the block. Really easy one, this one. Make your way to the block and get 7 of them. You don't need to do it in the same game. Just make sure you get 7 of them. So Team Rumble is probably one of your best bets for this challenge. The next one is to search chests at an abandoned hero mansion or villain lair. Obviously you guys should know where they are from the previous challenges. So just go to one of those 2 locations and then just get 7 chests. Quite easy one. So the next challenge is to deal damage with explosive weapons, and you need to do 500 damage. Now, as you guys can see, I'm in Team Rumble in a mech on my own because the rockets from the mech do count towards the explosive damage. So if you can get a mech in Team Rumble, this does count towards the challenge. So this makes it really easy, because otherwise you're going to be searching for a rocket launcher or a grenade launcher or some sort of explosive for quite some time. So I'm quite glad that the mech actually has a good purpose for once. So the next challenge is to search search between a rotary phone, a fork knife, and a hilltop full of Carbide or Omega posters. I've probably butchered that last little bit there, but it doesn't matter. Make your way to this little area in the map. Unfortunately, I can't actually show it you because I actually already collected it, but if you make your way over here just next to Fatal Fields, it'll just be in between these trees. The next challenge is to consume fruit, mushrooms, or glitched foraged items in a single match, and you need to do 8 of these. So just like the first challenge, go back to Lonely Lodge and then do the same thing over again. It's kind of a bit of a pointless challenge, if I'm being honest, because you have to do it twice. I know it's easy, but it is kind of a waste. So just make your way back to Lonely Lodge and consume 8 mushrooms, and you'll get that challenge completed again relatively easy. And the final prestige challenge of the week is to harvest materials at the block or Dusty Depot in a single match. So like the non-prestige version, just go to the block and harvest 300 materials. Once again, I'm not a massive fan of the duplicate challenges. It's as though they kind of got bored with it. But obviously make your way to the block and just get 300 materials. Really, really easy one to complete the prestige challenges. So guys, that is it for this week's Blockbuster challenges. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. We're making some real progress with these challenges now, which is absolutely fantastic. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you all next week for the next one. Take care.